Beer here back at the Fantasy Bar Monday on tap. 6 of my favorite plays for you, ready to go on FanDuel and DraftKings, including a stack we want to get in our lineups here tonight. A starting pitcher that is striking out guys at a huge rate in a good matchup here tonight. I got a value play under 3,000 on both sites for you, and a beast of the night under 5K on DraftKings and just 3,000 over on FanDuel. Who are we talking about? Belly up to the Fantasy Bar and find out. Welcome in, guys. Monday edition Beers Daily Fantasy Six-Pack. Hope everybody out there had a great, profitable weekend in DFS. Monday is here. Solid slate of games for you. Thank you, as always, for stopping by and checking out today's video. Before we get into the plays, you guys know the drill by now. Take a second, click that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, head over to scoresandodds.com/beer. Tons of great sports betting information over there. I'm going to start giving more picks in baseball. Hit on the Rowdy Tellez home run the other day. Plenty of great other contributors there. The Luch is on fire with the home run, so check it all out. That link in the description of the video, scoresandodds.com/beer. All right, let's get into it here today. 7 games on the main slate. We're going to start in the outfield with Hunter RENFROE of the Angels. Now, RENFROE really been swinging a good power bat. 6 home runs already in the books for him here, and hits in 12 of his last 15 games, including a slew of multi-hit games for him. So nice to have that Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani protection in this lineup. Very good against left-handers. This goes back years and years, leading the team this season. Big 353 ISO. Woba at almost 600. So been lucky with the BABIP, no doubt. But again, a strong track record against lefties. And we got a bad lefty on the hill here. So why not pick on Waldichuk? 41% fly ball rate to go along with a 42% hard contact rate. Hunter RENFROE in a good power spot here tonight. All right, let's stay with the Angels at first base, second base, third base, depending on your site. Brandon Drury. Now we know if you're stacking the Angels, you got Trout and Ohtani in there already. You don't need me to tell you that. Drury gives us a cheap piece in this Angels lineup, whether it's part of that stack or even if you just need a value play to plug in as the last piece of your lineup. Love this spot for him here as well. Now, not been as hot as RENFROE to open the year against lefties, but another guy with a pretty strong track record against lefties. Last season was very good, especially with the power. The Woba at 387, but that ISO all the way up at 327 here. So Waldichuk, we mentioned, gives up the power mix we're looking for. 442 Woba allowed to righties already, and ISO over 300. Angels, easily my favorite stack here on the board. Brandon Drury, one of the better value plays on both sides. All right, let's go to starting pitcher here. Rarely do I give you the most expensive guy, but we're going to do that today with Spencer Strider. Now, clearly the top option here tonight, going to be popular, going to be owned, no doubt. Cash games, I think you lock him in. There's plenty of value in the bats. Even in tournaments, there's ways to get different here. This guy has just been that damn good. 9 strikeouts in each of his first 4 starts here. Already 2 games of 30-plus DraftKings points on the board here this season. Gets a great matchup here with the Miami Marlins. Just a punchless lineup right now. 12th highest strikeout rate against right-handed pitching. Bottom 10 in all of the major categories that we're looking at. ISO, Woba, WRC+. So I know he's expensive here. I know he's going to be owned, but he's been that good. The matchup is that good. We'll get different in some other spots. Spencer Strider, definitely the guy you want to pay up for at starting pitcher. All right, let's get you some of that value that we talked about at second base and third base with Jordan Diaz of Oakland. So we'll go back to that Angels stack and give us a little piece on the other side here with Jordan Davis, a guy that a lot of people aren't familiar with. You're going to see a lot of these guys at Oakland that you're not familiar with, but this guy's come in, made an impact, 4 games in the books, has hits in each of those games here. In the minors, definitely showed some power, 32 home runs over the last couple seasons. So plenty of opportunity here with the Oakland A's. So keep an eye out on some of these guys that they pull up, and you're going to get guys at low ownership because nobody really knows who they are. And let's be honest, who the hell wants to play Oakland Athletics right now? But Suarez is a guy we could certainly pick on with the power bats. 457 weighted OBA allowed to open the year, 38% fly ball rate, big 45% hard contact rate. Saves us some salary here, gives us a little run back on the other side of our Angel stack. Jordan Diaz checks a lot of boxes here on this Monday night slate. All right, let's get you a catcher on DraftKings. Let's roll with Salvador PEREZ of the Royals. So DraftKings, we know we need a catcher. A lot of times you don't want to pay up for him. I think this is a spot where we can pay up for Sal PEREZ, even with Spencer Strider in that lineup. FanDuel all the way down to 2,700. So I don't mind going to him even as a catcher in that first base or utility spot. Now, cold start to the year, but we know this guy's been much better over his career than what he's shown so far. So it's only a matter of time before he gets it going. Ownership expected to be pretty low here on Salvador PEREZ. And I like this matchup for Henry. The Royals, another team we don't get super excited about here, but Henry, basically a AAA pitcher. The numbers have been bad in the minors, was not good last season. ISO over 200. Our power mix in play here, north of 40% in both fly ball rate, our contact rate to right-handed hitters. So I think Sal PEREZ gets it going here, and I think he gets it going tonight with a home run against this AAA pitcher in Mr. Henry. All right, it's time to take a look at my favorite play for Monday night. Before we do that, let's run it back on our Beast of the Night contest. Very easy to play. Make sure you've clicked that thumbs up button. Head to the comment section right below the video and guess fantasy points on DraftKings tonight for my highest scoring hitter. Just need the fantasy points. Super easy. The closest guess going to win themselves a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. While you're down there, who's your Beast of the Night? Who's your top play on this Monday night slate? Would love to hear it. Sound off in that YouTube comment section. All right, let's wrap this baby up. My favorite play for Monday night, you know, Mass, the Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. We owe you one more bat. We're going to head to the outfield with Byron Buxton of the Twins, tonight's Beast of the Night. So like PEREZ, we know Buxton a much better hitter than what he's shown so far this season. Now starting to heat up a little bit, hits in each of the last 4 games, a home run in that stretch as well here, and been very good righty and righty. 287 ISO last season, off to a good start this year. Even with that slow start, still a 241 ISO and a solid 372 WOBA against right-handed pitching. Now Brito, not a great pitcher in my opinion, just a 17% strikeout rate here, so you negate some of the strikeout worries with Byron Buxton. And righties are absolutely hammering this guy. 445 WOBA this season and an ISO nearing 300. So I think Buxton continues the little hot streak we got going on here. I think another guy in a good spot for a home run and way too cheap, especially on FanDuel at just 3,000. Byron Buxton, easily my favorite play on the board and tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it for Monday night here in the Fantasy Bar. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, hit me up in that comment section. As always, with your guess and fantasy points from my highest scoring hitter on DraftKings for a chance at some free RotoGrinders Premium. And again, who's your Beast of the Night? Your 10 in the bar. Who is your top play here? Let's hear it in that comment section. If you have not already, please take a second, click that thumbs up button. Helps us out tremendously, and I greatly appreciate it. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut, guys. Best of luck on the slate tonight. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Go win some money. Thank you for watching and hanging out here in the Fantasy Bar, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist